Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is December 12, 2021. Let's talk about top gold stocks. I know a lot of people are worried about inflation and interest rates going up. That's one of the reasons folks go into gold stocks because it provides a nice hedge against stock market going down. So that's why folks go into gold stocks and buy some gold stocks. In general, it's always good to have about 10% of your money in gold so that way you have some hedge, and when market comes down you have some good holding of gold. If you want to sell them, you can sell it at a profit, so it's a very good hedge. So with that, let's jump in and look at market update and look at top gold stocks. Start with small cap, then mid cap, and then large cap. And also let's look at penny stocks. One thing I would caution, it's not good to buy penny stocks in gold because they typically don't do that great. It could be good for trading, but long term it's normally not a good idea. And then we look at top gold stocks with a low RSI, meaning stock is sold off, and positive gross margin, meaning company is doing right on its operations, and also nice low debt here. And then we will review a few charts and rank few top stocks in the gold area and see what gets a good grade and what does not make the list. So with that, let's jump in and get started. So as you can see here, we got few top gold stocks here. We got Kirkland Lake Gold, Franco Nevada, Wheaton, Royal Gold, Newmont, Barrick, and we got few more top gold stocks. We'll talk through them. So with that, as you look through here, we'll do a quick market update and go from there. So from a market update perspective, on Friday we had Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P 500 all did nicely. They are almost at the record territory. And advancing stocks are a little bit higher than declining stocks. This could change. There is some worry about inflation and Fed raising the rates, and we have to look at how Feds will raise the rates. Are they going to do in quick succession? Are they going to do one and done? So we have to watch out some things carefully and go from there. So with that, as you look through here from a stock news perspective, Gold Fields got some small glitch here with their expansion plan. I'm sure they will work it out. Gold Fields is a great company. I'm sure they will see past this issue here. And then we got top gold stocks here, FNV, Franco Nevada, and Newmont, according to Investopedia. And then we got here merger of equals between AEM and Kirkland Gold. I think this is going to be great going forward. And then we got two unstoppable gold stocks here according to Motley Fool here. We got Royal Gold and WPM, both are great stocks here. And Barrick Gold, ticker symbol GOLD, they acquire 6 prospective license. That's a good one. Barrick Gold is one of the top gold stock by market capitalization. And then we got hedge funds warming up to Franco Nevada, FNV. It's also a good stock to invest in. And then finally we got KGC here. Hedge funds are selling. This one is a little bit weaker compared to other gold stocks. So with that, what we'll do next is we'll look at a quick market update from Thinkorswim. So with that, let's jump into Thinkorswim platform and look at the futures and how futures are doing. So let's look here and see what futures are up to. Looks like futures are a little higher as of now. Things can change overnight, but as of now, S&P 500 futures up a little bit, and Nasdaq is also up, about 9 or so. And as you look through here, we got Dow Jones Industrial Average up 38, and also Russell 2000 up about 2 points here. So overall, if this holds, we might have a small bounce. We have to watch and see. This is too early to call. So with that, let's jump into gold. Let's jump into bond market and see what's going on in the bond market. So in the bond market, as you can look through here, we got bonds little bit higher, as you can see here, and we got interest rates are a little bit little bit high, not too much. And at the same time, we got here crude oil. Crude oil is also a little bit higher here, and gold is a little bit lower, as you can see here. So I think it's a great time to buy some gold stocks given gold is down. Anytime gold is down like this, it's always good to buy some gold and hedge against any market fallout and go from there. So with that, let's jump back here and look at top gold stocks. Before we look at the stocks here, let's look at top gold ETFs or exchange traded funds. From a top gold exchange traded fund perspective, we got from a top volume, high volume perspective, we got GDX, gold miners ETF, $30 here, $13 billion under asset here. It's been down for 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, all the way to 1 year, as you can see here. That's why it's a good time to buy some gold given they are down big time. In 5 years, it's done about 46%. In 10 years, it's done negative 43%. This is one of the reasons gold is good for hedging, but don't put all your money. Look here, in 10 years you lost money if you put money into GDX here. That's why it's a great hedge. Whenever there's a market uncertainty, you can buy some gold when it's low like this year, and that will nicely hedge against market uncertainty. And then you got your IAU here, about $28 billion in net assets here. And this is also, as you can see here, 5 years done nicely, and 10 years also it's positive. So looks, this one is better than GDX, as you can see here. And then you got GLD. GLD is most popular ETF in gold here. They got about $57 billion assets under management. As you look through here, this has done about 49% in 5 years and 0% in 10 years. Nice trading volume. And then you got here mini shares here. It's similar to GLD, but it's a mini share. You get to buy it at a lower price here. You could do this one also, given there is no money for trading and there is no commission. You could buy this one also. And as you can see here, performance is almost similar here. It's a little bit new, that's why you will not see any 5 year 10 year performance here. And then you got few more, as you can see here. Many of these are physical gold assets. As you can see here, they also did pretty okay in 5 year, but in 10 years, they are many of these are not 10 years yet. But it's not a long-term growth asset, but it will do nicely in case of uncertainty and helps you hedge nicely against any risk. Let's jump in here and look at few gold stocks. So with that, let's look at small cap stocks to begin with. As you look through here, we got small cap names here. We got New Gold, IAG, CDE, and so on and so forth. As you can look through here, as you look through here, SAND here, Sandstorm has got nice sales growth here. 1 year, quarter over quarter, as well as nice gross margin, and also companies making money, nice net margin. And same story, EQX here, small cap stock here, nice gross margin, and also the company is making money, nice net margin, as you can see here. And then you got OR here, it also has a nice positive net margin and nice gross margin. So that kind of tells you how these stocks are doing. And if you look through 1 year performance, all negative except OR here, it's a 4% positive here. If you look at 5 years, we got Sandstorm as well as OR, they did pretty okay. And even SA here, Seabridge, it also did very well. So, I would typically look at both 1 year and 5 year performance, and also look at, things like gross margin and, quarter over quarter sales growth, and also positive net margin. So in this list here, in these small cap stocks here, stocks like SAND, EQX, and OR, and even SA kind of checks out because they've been doing great, compared to other names here. And I also like CDE here. It's right now it's all negative. This also does pretty well at times, and it knows how to bounce back. And you can also look at other small players like IM Gold here. It's got nice sales, as you can see here, and it's trying to bounce back in nearer term here, along with New Gold. So with that, let's jump in and look at mid cap names here. From a mid cap stock perspective, we got here KGC, Kinross Gold, and AUY, and so on and so forth. Keep watching the stocks with nice sales growth and gross margin, like AUY here. That's a good one here. And we got BTG here, BTB Gold, that also has a nice quarter over quarter growth and gross margin. And we also have SSRM here, same story, nice quarter over quarter growth, good gross margin here, along with the Royal Gold, nice gross margin and also nice net margin. Keep watching the net margin here. Many of these companies have got nice net margin, which is always good to have. And keep watching, 1 year and 5 year performance here. We got here Gfi Gold Fields, one of my favorites here, has done nicely in 1 year as well as 5 years. And as we scan through here, we got few more here. We got SBSW Silbane did very well in 5 years, and also AU has done nicely along with a few others. Look, we got PBG here, Pretium. It also did nicely in 1 year as well as 5 years, as you can see here. And then you got Royal Gold here. It's again a nice one here. They also have some royalty, they collect, and nice 50% in 5 years. Keep watching. All these companies have got relatively low debt to equity ratio, with the exception of NG here, Nova Gold, a little bit high here. So with that, as usual, keep watching the sales growth, quarter over quarter sales growth and gross margin. As you look through this, some companies stand out like AUY and BTG, and we got SSRM and RGLD. They stand out. I also highlighted them in the green background here. They are stronger candidates here. So with that, let's look at large cap stocks here and see what we can understand from them. As you look through large cap stocks here, we got Barrick Gold, which is a big gorilla here. Look, it's got $32 billion market cap here. And then you got Newmont, also bigger than even Barrick Gold here, $44 billion market cap. And then you got few more. As you look through this, both KL, Kirkland Gold, and FNV, they got nice sales growth and gross margin. They kind of beat the rule of 40 here. They're doing nicely, as you can see here, and very low debt, as you can see here. With the exception of Newmont Gold, all these are beaten down at this time. So with that, I would recommend you to look at names like Kirkland Gold and FNV. Also, I like Barrick Gold here and Newmont, Wheaton, all great stocks here. So with that, let's jump in and try to compare these stocks and go from there. So as you look through here, let's look at before we compare, let's look at micro and nano cap stocks here, or penny stocks. One thing I always caution against these penny stocks, especially gold penny stocks, this may not be worth your while here unless you are a trader, you want to trade in and out. As you can scan through here, these are all very low price stocks, 41 cents, 40 cents, and so on and so forth. Look what they've done here. 5 year, all negative. That's why it may not be worth your effort to really look through them. If you have to choose one, look at the stronger candidates. As you look through here from a gross margin positive perspective, GORO has got some nice gross margin positive and also net margin positive. But I strongly recommend, the long-term investor to shy away from any penny stocks, especially gold penny stocks, because it's not worth your time. Look, all bloodbath, red, red, red everywhere. It's not worth your time. So with that, let's look at top gold stocks with a low RSI, low debt, positive gross margin. These are the top of the top here. Let's try to compare many of these stocks here. As you can look through here, we got Kirkland Gold here. Look, this is sorted by 5 year performance. Kirkland Gold comes on top with a nice 5 year performance. It also has got nice gross margin and also nice sales growth. Nicely beats rule of 40. That's why it's at the top here. Then I got Gold Field, one of my favorite here, mid cap type stock here. Look, nice gross margin, which is around 43%, and they also have a nice 1 year sales growth. Has done nicely for 5 years. 253% and also has done nicely for 1 year. And then we got few more. Keep watching the names highlighted in green here. They got nice sales growth and gross margin, handily beat rule of 40, and it's sorted by 5 year performance here. All these stocks have got nice 5 year performance, and as you can see here, in 1 year most of these stocks are struggling because gold is not having a great time here, with the exception of stocks like GFI here. And we got WPM, which is again a great stock here. And we got PVG also managed to eke out some gain here in 1 year. And we got one more here, OR. So with that, let's look at these names here and let's try to compare them and rank 10 stocks out of this and go from there. So with that, let's jump in here and try to rank these 10 stocks here. So as you look through here, we got Gold Fields Limited, one of my favorite stock here, ticker symbol GFI. They are a gold producer with reserves in multiple places, including Chile, South Africa, and so on and so forth. It did very well. It also did very well in 1 year, as you saw in the previous chart. This is one of my favorite here. And then you got AU here, again a gold mining company, also produces gold and silver, uranium, and a couple of other things here. It's again a great company. And then you got AEM here. AEM also is a good company. They explore, develop, and produce minerals in Canada and multiple other countries. This will be merging with KL, which is going to be merger of equals, which is a great merger. And then you got Royal Gold here. They also acquire managed precious metals, and they also have these royalty streams here and related interests. And then you got Barrick Gold. It's a 700-pound gorilla here. They also are a great company with exploration, mine development, and so on and so forth. And then you got Kirkland Gold, one of my favorites here. This is going to be merging with the AEM as we go forward. It does acquisition, production, operation of these gold properties. And we got Franco Nevada, one of the top gold companies here. They also focus on royalty and and stream, and operate in various countries, as you can see here. And then you got Wheaton, again a great company here. They mine and sell precious metals in Canada and internationally. And then you got Newmont, again a good company. I like this company. They also produce and explore gold. And finally, we got Kinross Gold here. They also engage in acquisition, exploration of gold properties. They also operate in various countries, including Russian Federation. So that's a quick snapshot. We'll compare these stocks and see what stands out, what's at the top and what's at the bottom. So with that, let's jump in and look at a chart for these stocks here from Thinkorswim. So with that, let's jump in here and look at these gold names. All right, so we'll start from the top here. As you can look through here, we got Kirkland Gold, KL. As you see here, stock is down, up nicely, down, up. It's a very lively chart, as you can see here. Right now it's down. It's a great time to buy. As you can see here, there's a nice support level around 37 or so. I think this support level might hold. That's why it's a good buy at these levels here. With all the uncertainties around inflation, this could be a good buy here. I like this company. Look, on the balance volume is trying to stabilize here. Right now it's down with the stock going down here, but this can stabilize. And then you got Franco Nevada, again one of my favorite stocks here. As you look through, this is also has a nice support level around 126 or so, and on the balance volume is pretty steady here. It's a good stock. Then you got Wheaton. It's also a great stock, WPM, and it also has a nice support level around 38 or so. I think it's a good one to buy at these levels. Look, on the balance volume is trying to stabilize here. And we got Royal Gold here. It's also, as you can see here, all these gold stocks are a little bit down here. Good time to catch them and buy a little bit and accumulate. This one also, as you can see here, trying to come down here. On the balance volume is pretty steady. I would be a buyer of this one also. And then let's look at a few more here. And let's look at one more set of charts here. We got Newmont Gold here, NEM. This also is trying to see where to go here, pretty much in the trading range. On the balance, volume is trending down here. This is also a good one to buy, take advantage of the downturn here. And then you got a big stock here, gold, along with NEM is also big market cap here. Gold is also struggling here. This is a great stock. You could buy gold at these levels here and go from there. On the balance, volume is trying to stabilize, as you can see here. And then you got GFI here. As you can see here, GFI is also a good stock. It's trying to see where to go here. Right now it's coming down, touching its 200-day moving average. Nice on the balance volume, as you can see here. And we got AEM here. AEM is also nicely going down, as you can see here. At this time, on the balance volume is trying to go down a little bit or stabilize, yet to see. It's a great chart here. Right now, as you can see, all these gold names are not doing that great. And then we look at one more chart here. All right, we got AU at the top here. AU is also, as you can see, trying to come down from its 100-day moving average. It's already below its 200-day moving average. But look here, volume on the balance volume is nice here. That tells you there are more buyers than sellers buying this stock, even though it's coming down here. And then you got KGC here, Kinross Gold. It kind of came down big time, as you can see here. There could be a support level around $5 here. On the balance volume, it's trying to bounce back slowly, as you can see here. And then you got SBSW here. This is also down, 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 down. And on the balance volume is also down, as you can see here. Could be a good long-term play. And then you got AUY here. AUY stock is also down along with the gold cohorts here. On the balance volume is trying to stabilize. That tells you there are more buyers here at this level. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at these stocks here, compare these top 10 stocks and go from there. From a stock comparison perspective, we'll start with the fundamentals as usual. As you see here, we got Kirkland Gold at $37, GFI at $9, FNV is a little bit high value here, around $130. We got WPM, Newmont, AU, and so on and so forth. As you see here, look, all these stocks are below their market cap here. That's why they are on a nice valuation levels here. Even if you sell this company here, you'll get $10,000, which is a market cap here, or $10 billion here. But enterprise value is lower. That's why it's a good value at these levels here. Nice trading volume in all these stocks here, maybe with the exception of this one here, Royal Gold, but all these stocks have got nice trading volume. And as you look through here, from a analyst recommendation, most of these analysts are recommending nice buy, a strong buy for all these names, maybe with the exception of KL here. As you look through here, we got a nice rating. Look here, we got most of these strong buy rating, and a lot of analysts. As you look through here, we got FNV has got 12 analysts here. Barrick Gold has got 20 analysts. AM has got 14 analysts. One reason you see Kirkland Gold not too much here is because it's Kirkland Gold and AEM, they are merging with each other. That's why probably it's a zero here, and you don't see recommendation here. But at the high level, as you can see here, looks like all these stocks are recommended by these analysts here, and it's a good scenario here. And many times, as you can see here, many of these stocks have got nice target price. Look here, GFI stock is at $9. They got a $12.5 market, the target price here. With the exception of this one here, FNV, all the other stocks have got nicer target value here above the current price. And AEM, as we talked about, AEM and KL will merge with each other. That's why you don't see a target price yet. So with that, let's jump in and look through. One thing I notice here off the bat, look how much these stocks have come down from 52-week high. Gold is a little bit not doing great here. That's why all these stocks have come down nicely from 52-week high. I think it may be good to slowly buy some of these names here. At least have about 5 to 10% allocation in the gold stock and go from there. So with that, as you look through here, let's look at revenue. As you look through the revenue here, we got Kirkland, nice $2 billion revenue here, and we got GFI, FNV, and so on and so forth. All these stocks have got nice revenue. RGLD is a little bit low here, but otherwise all the stocks have got nice revenue. Quarter over quarter growth perspective, as you can see here, FNV has got nice 13% here. RGLD has got nice 19% quarter over quarter growth here, and we got KL 5%. And year over year growth also, as you can see here, we got AEM gets a nice 28% here, and then we got FNV nice 31% year over year growth, with the exception of this one gold here, which is a little bit negative here. Others are doing well. And 5-year revenue growth perspective, all these stocks have got a nice grade here, with the KL 86% the highest here, and FNV also did nicely, as well as AEM. And then let's look at margins, cash and debt and valuation perspective. As you can look through, nice gross margin across the board. I like this. Look, we got FNB at 64%, nice, and RGLD around 84%. That's great. All these companies are making money. They have a nice net margin positive here. They all make good money here. Look, FNB has got 54% here. They're actually minting money, as we can see here, along with the WPM with the 51% net margin. That's a great net margin to have. And I think as you look through here, maybe GFI is 23%, and NEM is 16%, a little bit less, but still good. Nice operating cash flow for many of these companies, and free cash flow is also positive for all these companies here. And they got a lot of cash here. Look, NEM has got nice $4 billion cash here, and AUY also has nice cash cushion, and gold has got $5 billion cash, which is the strongest here. And as you look through here from a debt to equity perspective, we got all these stocks that got low debt to equity. Maybe AU is a little bit higher, but it's completely manageable. If it is above 1, I will be worried a little bit. All below 1 from a debt to equity ratio perspective. And from a valuation perspective, we got PS ratio and PE ratio, as well as PEG ratio. As you look through here, probably FNV and WPM are nicely valued around 19 and 15 here, but other stocks are all not too much high valuation here. But 19 and 15 are completely manageable. I would not call it too high valuation here. From a price to sales perspective, same story here. We got FNV, WPM, and NEM a little bit higher, along with RGLD here. All the other ones are lower, but this is no way it's too high. From PEG may not be applicable for these gold names here. I would be looking at these for high-tech type stocks here. But as you look through here, FNV a little bit higher, but other names here, WPM is manageable here, and AU is great here, below 1, and AEM is a little bit higher, as you can see here, and RGLD is a little higher, but others are manageable. From an earnings per share perspective, all these stocks are having nice earnings per share, all good here, good to go. And as you look through here from a ranking perspective, let's look into fundamentals with the growth estimates. We always need to look at what the future growth estimate here for these companies. As you look through here, we got KL. I think we don't need to worry too much about this company. It's merging with AEM. But look here, for many of these companies like FNV, WPM, AU, they got nice sales growth for next year, and also have got nice EPS growth for next year, as you can see here. WPM has got nice EPS growth this year also. Look, 485% here. And many of these are doing nicely, but gold, which is one of the bigger companies, negative earnings per growth this year, and also negative sales growth next year, as you can see here. But overall, I think as you look through here, we got stronger candidates here like GFI, with the nice earnings per growth this year, and also nice sales. Sales growth is not there right now for GFI, but as you look through here, AUY has got a nice sales growth next year, and we got KGC also nice sales growth next year. From a ROE, return on equity, return on asset perspective, I like the stocks with the double-digit ROE and ROA here. Look, we got nice KL. It's very good here, double-digit. Only one thing maybe desirable to go higher is NEM here. I love to see this in double digits here, but and also gold here probably a should go a little higher. So with that, let's jump in and look at technical analysis. I know many of you like to look at technical analysis. As you look through here, RSI perspective, all the stocks have got low RSI, below, many of them are below 55. All of them are below 55, but NEM is a little bit stronger. It's 51 here. From a money flow perspective, all these are weak here at this time. Maybe NEM is again a little stronger compared to others, but KGC is completely sold off here at 28, which is very low here, and others are in between. And as from a put call ratio perspective, as you can see here, looks like GFI, there are a lot of people hedging that this stock will go down. That's why you got high put call ratio, more put traders than call traders. Maybe there is something is up here, but it's a good stock. I like this stock. And from a short ratio perspective, not too many folks are shorting these stocks, which is a good story here. And as you can see here, from a shares float perspective, not too much, as there is nothing great about this year. As you can see here, we got a lot of stocks open for GFI here, a lot of stocks available, and we got gold. There is a lot of shares available outstanding right now. And also KGC has got a lot of shares outstanding. Others have got a little bit lower shares outstanding, especially FNV here, very low shares outstanding, which is always good to have low shares outstanding. And then we'll look into a few more here as we look through performance all the way from 1 week to 10 years. Clearly, as you quickly scan through this year, we got from a 5-year perspective, clearly KL beat all the stocks with nice 518% performance in 5 years. And next we got GFI with nice performance in last 5 years. And then you got a few more, as you can see here, all nice 5-year performance with I think there is no exception, all positive. But as you go into 10 years, we got KL came out nicely here, and FNV did nicely from a 10-year perspective, probably at the top here, and then got WPM and NEM and so on and so forth. Companies like AU and Gold, they lost money in 10 years time frame, whereas AEM did nicely, as well as Royal Gold here. And many of these companies pay a nice dividend, as you can see here. The highest dividend is in NEM, 3.9% yield here, and then probably GFI, nice yield here. These companies give you nice dividend income, so that's a good one with the gold here. And next, let's look at simple moving average perspective for technical folks. As you look through here, GFI is trying to make a small comeback. As you can see here, it's above its 200-day and 120-day moving average. It can slowly take on the other moving average. It's trying to make a slow progress here. And as you see here, we got NEM. Again, it's trying to take on its 10-day moving average. That's also a good sign here. And as you see here, we got AU is trying to take on its 120-day moving average. As you see some green shoots in the moving average, that tells you those stocks are not keeping quiet. They're slowly trying to go higher. That's always a good sign here. And then look at a few more things here, and we'll conclude in this slide. We'll look also look at the grade and ranks and go from there. Look, we got KL, GFI, and so on and so forth. Keep watching here. From a analyst recommendation perspective, we got strong buy in WPM, which I agree with, and we got strong buy in gold and AEM, also KGC, as you can see here. And from a 1 year return perspective, we got GFI did nicely 16%, and we got also WPM did okay, positive. But on a 5 year perspective, clearly Kirkland has done great here, 518%, followed by GFI did nicely, and then you got FNV and WPM also did nicely. I think most of these stocks did nicely, and a couple of them did extremely well, like KL, GFI, FNV, WPM, as well as NEM, as you can see here, and also AU. And I think even RGLD and KGC also did nicely. And from a quarter over quarter revenue growth perspective, clearly FNV is doing great here along with the Royal Gold RGLD. From a gross margin and net margin perspective, clearly, as you can scan through, FNV has got nice net margin 54%, and also WPM is also great here. And I think even RGLD is good along with the KL as well as GFI and KGC here. Next, let's look at some of these, health metrics here. It's a great way to look at this and understand how companies are doing. From a financial health perspective, Kirkland has got nice financial health, gets a grade of A here. And also look here from a profit growth perspective, Kirkland is growing faster than the industry, and also its quality is very good here. And as you scan through here, we got FNV again gets a nice A grade in the financial health here. And as we look through here, they're also growing nicely, related to the industry, and in the top percentile in the growth, along with the industry here. And as you look through your WPM, gets a great grade A here, nice financial health, and also growing nicely, as you can see here. That's a good story here. And then as we scan through here, then we got a RGLD, nice financial position here, gets a grade A here, and it gets a good quality grade 1 here, which is a good rank. And KGC is a little bit struggling, as you can see here from financial perspective, 0.9. I love to see Altman Z score of above 1.8, but this is not quite cutting there. It's a little bit weaker from a financial position perspective. And as you look through here from a growth perspective, clearly industry growth rank perspective, many of these stocks are doing nicely, growing nicely, probably with the exception of a Barrick Gold here, or a Barrick Gold, which is a 2 here. And from a profitability perspective, most of these companies are in B grade with the exception of a couple of these like FNV, WP, and so on and so forth. So with that, let's jump into rank now. Let's see who is on the top and go from there. So as you look here, number 1, Kirkland Gold. This company is going to be, merging with AEM, and let's see. I think this will be a good stock to go forward with. And number 2 is FNV here. As you look through, FNV gets a nice A grade in the financials here, and also as you look through here, nice industry profit rank and industry quality rank, and also growth rank. And number 3 is WPM here. As you look through, WPM is $18 billion market cap here, and did nicely from a financial health perspective, and also from a growth compared to industry, and profit rank and quality. And number 4 is RGLD Royal Gold. It's as you can see here, $6 billion market cap, gets a grade A in the financial health here, and also nice growth rank here. And also a good industry quality rank, and number 2 in the profit rank here. And number 5 is NEM, Newmont. As you can see here, Newmont is the biggest market cap here, $44 billion. And as you can see here, gets a B grade in the financials, and a nice industry growth rank here, number 1, and also nice quality rank here, and profit rank is number 2. And number 6 is gold here. It's again one of the bigger cap stocks behind NEM here. This one gets a B grade in financials, and also growing nicely when it comes to quality rank. And the profit rank is 2, and the growth rank is also 2. It barely made its Altman Z score. Below 1.8 is the negative. Right now it's pretty much okay. And number 7 is GFI. Even though GFI is number 7, I like the stock here. It's a great stock here. Look, growth rank is number 1 here, and profitability rank is 1, and quality rank is 1. Only financial health is C here. That's why it got a little bit lower grade here. But if you want to buy this company, it's a great company to buy at this discount here. Great growth potential here. Nice Altman Z score. But the financial health score is C compared to other stocks which have got A and B, as you can see here. And number 8 is AEM. AEM, as you look through here, $11 billion company. It's going to be merging with KL. And as you look through here, nice B grade when it comes to financial health, and also nice quality rank. And number 9 is AU here. AU is a $7 billion company here. And as you can scan through, nice growth grades here. But the financial health is C. That's why it gets a 9 here. But otherwise, it's a good company here. And number 10 is KGC here. This one is a little bit struggling when it comes to financial health here. Altman Z score is 0.9. I would have loved to have this above 1.8 and be on the positive here, be on the green. But it's right now it's on the red. But otherwise, it's a good from a growth perspective and a quality perspective. So that's a quick rank for you. And as usual, do your own research. But I would say it's good to go with the stock like KL and FNV in this order and go from there. So with that, always look at RSI levels, and also look at on the balance volume. Look at the catalysts like short ratio or institution buying, insider buying. As usual, always look for nice stocks with the quarterly sales growth and gross margin. And you can also look at the valuations and make sure it's not super hot. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.